10 days on the road. Now we're ready to enjoy the sights of the Florida tourist attractions. On the right is Turon number 1. In the middle with the sunglasses is Turon number 2. Turon number 3 is holding the blue stroller. Turon number 4 is with the Mickey Mouse. And Turon number 5, as we zoom in, is gloriously enjoying the sun and so much fun in the surf. Until we meet again.
Turon number 6 is filming.
Don't listen to anything that these other people have to say. Are we ready to enjoy ourselves? What's a Turon?
It's a Turon is a cross between a tourist and a moron.
And that's what we are when we're referred to as Turons?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tons.
Tons?
Tons.
What's on schedule now?
Well, let's go on a bus.
And leave the driving to us?
No offense.
Okay. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Well, we made it to Florida, as you can see. Josh just got in, and he's really having a time. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He got all upset on the flight. We'll have to take a look at our vehicle that we came in on because it was rather unique. Let's go take a look at it. That's it. Took us 4.5 days to fly down on that. They're boarding now and getting ready to leave. There goes the Turons.
Come on, Dad. Let's see it. Let's see it. Dad. Come on, Dad. Dad.
Bye-bye.
Dad. Dad.
Come right in, folks. Kind of wander around. Come down into the center of the room. Take any pictures you want. Take a good look around. As you come in the door on your right, that's a lunar module, a lunar landing craft, just as it would have landed on the moon, just as you see it there. That gold foil around the bottom is mylar, which is a really tough insulation against extreme heat or frigid cold, depending upon which side of the moon they landed on. Up in this end of the room, this is the service and command module of a Saturn V moon rocket. The command module is the cone part on the front, the conical part. That's where the astronauts lived on that 12-day journey to the moon and back. Now, as you're wandering around, you might look up into that hole in the end of the cone there, give you an idea of what 210 cubic feet of living space looked like for 3 astronauts for that 12-day journey. Welcome to the Flight Crew Training Building. It was called the Astronaut Training Building back in the Apollo moon program in the 60s and the early 70s. Because what they had in this building were all the simulators that each astronaut had to spend hundreds of hours in and practicing for that journey to the moon and back. You folks just coming in now, on your right as you come in the door, that is a lunar module, lunar landing craft, called the LEM, Lunar Excursion Module. All those things back in the Apollo moon program, that's just the way it would have landed on the moon, just as you see it there. The gold foil around the bottom is mylar, which is a really tough insulation against extreme.
All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are pro. 1 minute, 25 seconds in time. Our status for the indication food stays completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds. We're going to the ignition sequence at 8.9 35 seconds and counting. The launch camera just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still to go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Mission sequence.
Breaking the shackles of Earth's gravity to motherland.
Two rectangular-shaped openings are for the flames of the solid rocket boosters, and the square one is for the shuttle's three main engines.
We'll see the one mobile launching platform at Pad B, where we're headed right now.
On your right, adjacent to the vehicle assembly building, is a horizontal structure called the launch front. Left of the bus is Launch Pad A, used for most of the space shuttle launches. We will drive closer to the pad later in the tour. The space shuttle is made up of four main parts. The large airplane-like portion, approximately the size of a DC-9, is the orbiter. The orange-colored tank attached to the underside of the orbiter is a fuel tank, 154th. Two white rockets or boosters on either side of the tank contain a solid fuel used to provide the major portion of the liftoff thrust. Each booster is 149 feet tall, a little over 12 feet in diameter. It produces just over 2.5 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. Directly ahead of the bus is the Space Shuttle Launch Pad B. Notice the incline to the surface of the pad.
They provide a means of bringing electrical communications and such from the pad through the mobile launching platform to the orbiter and shuttle. If a shuttle were on the pad there today, the aft portion of the fuselage of the orbiter would be between those two tail service masts. There are 6 uprights up there on the pad, like the ones that we went between as we left the crawler site. That is what that mobile launching platform is resting on. It's 22 feet above the launcher there, the platform there. So that the Challenger was launched on the 28th of January of 1986. There have been 6 launches from Pad B. The first was in May of 1969, the Apollo 10 mission, and then 3 manned missions, Skylab.
There it is. This was the Challenger liftoff pad. 1986.
¿Aquí es con flash arte?
No.
This is a Saturn rocket, Chris. This is what took us to the moon. Humongous.
The Saturn V second stage has 5 rocket engines, known as the J2. These engines are the most powerful ever built for their size. Unlike the first stage engines, these use liquid hydrogen to become the launch engine. When mixed with solid oxygen oxidizer, this combination produces the most powerful and efficient form of rocket propulsion ever available. When the second stage would have completed its 6.5-minute test, the altitude would be above 100 miles and the speed more than 15,000 miles per hour. This rocket stage is actually a huge business rocket. The propellers hang inside a special. Like the Saturn V first stage, the second stage had a 100% success rate. Not bad when you consider it used the most powerful propellants available. And now, if you will move on to the next stage of the display, you will hear more about the Apollo Saturn V launch vehicle. A half-minute test. The altitude will be above 100 miles, and the speed more than 50,000 miles per hour. This rocket stage is actually a huge business rocket. The propeller tanks inside are special mounts of space for aggressive evaporation of the propeller. rocket, powerful enough to use. Together, these two parts provide the entire life support, communications, and maneuvering capability needed for a round trip to the moon for 3 astronauts. The long cone at the opposite end of the launch escape system is where the lunar module was located until later in the mission. On the way to the moon, the astronauts would maneuver the command module around to dock with the lunar module, so that it would be in the proper position for crew transfer and eventually one-year task. This is a launch escape system. Although it was never used on any mission, the launch escape system consisted of a solid fuel rocket powerful enough to pull the command module containing the astronauts safely and quickly away from the rocket if an emergency life-threatening condition should develop. The command module is functioning and attached.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Do the chain dropping.
What does mean? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anybody know where Josh is?
Say hi. Say hi, Tommy. Say hi.
Well, we're at the Kennedy Space Center, and these are all pictures of various rockets that were used to get different types of objects into space, whether it was a manned orbit or whether it was a mechanical orbit or like a radio or a TV satellite. The big rocket is the Saturn rocket, and that was used to get man to the moon. The space capsule is right on the end of the unit, and that's a spot where 3 astronauts stayed during their 6-day flight to the lunar surface. I think we'll send Joshua there. Instead of using a rocket, we'll send him on a gossamer's wing. These rockets again were used for various other types of exploration. That sounds scientific. And this, of course, is the famous moon lunar lander. And there is a little astronaut. And he's had so much fun in the sun. Again, my last year's duck chucker. Now he's eating rice, bread chucker. Yes, what a day. Oh, glorious forever. On with the tour of the great Cape Canaveral. Now for more National Geographic photos, please stay tuned. Breaking for commercial now. Our Pepsi Cola commercial. Hit it, Jake. Pepsi is the very best. I like my Pepsi best. When I drink enough all day, I go to the bathroom every day. It's wonderful, it's grand. Pepsi Cola is my friend. When I drink enough Pepsi, my face is a disgrace. Say goodbye, Jake. Bye-bye.
They also provided access for technicians.
Then we better put our seatbelts on. When we are up in the air, you can take our seatbelts off. But now we have to take our seatbelts. Keep our seatbelts on. Please.
Well, you like your Mickey Mouse?
Yep.
Where's yours?
Jacob's?
Yours.
No, that's mine. Jacob's in the car.
Oh. Yours is in the car.
This thing is hard to steal.
No, don't hurt it. No.
Had my wheels
I'm
out.
gonna spank your hand. And let go.
Mommy, mine.
No, it's not.
No.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Is Jacob a bad boy? Hello, how are you? Have you had a good time?
Yep.
Well, that's wonderful. Have you learned anything?
Yep.
What have you learned?
Glider plane.
Oh, that's Mickey Mouse. This is my friend. I've had one of those days. Is there a resemblance? Oh, I'm more handsome. He's got more money than I do. Well, I've had a pleasure. It's been a unique experience. I'm soon to be home and we'll be glad for it. There'll be work to do. What a joy. Goodbye. Do a little talking. Can you get her going?
There's the Delta airplane.
Getting ready to go.